Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Yep, I am eating. It is lunchtime, and you know what? It is Wednesday. Beautiful outside, so I'm starting my garden stuff this week early. So if you like watching these kind of videos, let's do this crazy garden. Alright guys, we're gonna start with the front. So here is the garlic that I grew. Some of the onion is growing, the ones that I put in the edge, wherever I had an empty space, is starting to grow. This looks like it's 3 garlics together. Has this ever happened to you guys? The ginger is still not hot enough for the ginger. Here is the onions. I do want to say some of these are not growing yet. Some of these are doing really good to the point that they are not standing straight anymore. And I was gonna trim them, but I had somebody say don't trim them. I asked somebody on YouTube and they said do not trim. So you see some of the onions where I put fresh onions bulbs are growing. So I was gonna trim this, but they said don't trim it, so I'm gonna leave it alone. See, they are growing. Yay! I am gonna water today. This thing is like not working for me. I'm trying to let it be productive. So they are growing. Look, onion, 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 onion. Yay, onion. So these are the bulbs that I found them at Home Depot, and they are growing. So, and I still have more. I just have to figure out where I'm gonna put them. I am trying to grow the ones that I did by seed, so I'm hoping those grow as well. I am taking out the things that have nothing to do with onion. So they look pretty good. Something excavated in here, and I think it killed my seeds. Alright, so the next project that we have in our lives is our driveway. So we're getting our driveway done this weekend. This is why I need to make sure I give you the before and after. So we're doing this driveway, this metal piece, and the other driveway. We're putting brand new asphalt and this driveway. So I had to take all of my garden out. I know, very disappointing, people. The onion that is here, some of it is growing, as you can see. And then I'm very disappointed because I did not know that there was a plant here. So some of my onion is growing within the plant. So I'm going to leave it alone for now because the onion is growing, which is great, to see what happens. So you can see there's onions everywhere. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus. I haven't done anything from this point down. We haven't done anything. So they're gonna asphalt this whole entire thing this Friday. So I'm limited to what I can do. Nothing on my peppers, but I'm okay because I do have a lot of pepper plants. And the same for the leeks. So my marigolds are growing. Marigold is glowing. The leeks, some of them are surviving. And the seeds are not growing. So I am gonna plant the leeks one of these days if it's nice outside. Obviously I'm on my lunch break, so I cannot do that today. I'm just giving you the tour. These are all marigolds. but I'm not gonna, if I record, I probably won't talk. So we had to move everything from all the containers. Here's the garlic. And the garlic looks great. My only actual disappointment is my tire potato. I had to take it apart because of what they're doing to my driveway. So we had to put everything here in our fake patio. Call it my fake patio. And the reason I'm not worried about the peppers is because I have lots of hot peppers. These are tomatoes. I thought my tomatoes were not gonna grow, but the tomatoes are growing. The weather has been beautiful, so I think the winter sowing is starting to work more than what it did before. Some of these seeds are growing more strong now since the weather got better. So I have all my prep containers here, and then obviously I have all the berries, the almond trees, the potatoes that were in the tire. I had to transport them there. And the green stalk, people, is doing beautifully. Look at this thing. Check it out. Check it out. It's doing great. So I get to turn it. It's easy to turn. I'm gonna water it now. Well, I'm gonna water everything. The potatoes still look good. I hope they don't die. And then we had to put the other potato containers, the cabbage and the kale and the broccoli, up here. So potatoes, potatoes, and potatoes. So until they're not done with what they're doing, we're gonna have to wait, people. So watch me water. Alright guys, I watered everything. It's 12:30 right now. I'm on my lunch break. So I know this is not the time to water, but it's not this hot. Alright guys, my battery died. But like I was saying, I watered everything. And I know I'm on my lunch break. Right now it's 12:30 and this is not the time to water, but it's not that hot here in Connecticut right now. When the real heat starts, I will never water at midday. I usually do it before I start work or when the sun comes down. Usually 90% of the time is in the morning because I try to do in the morning, harvest, do my video before I start work. It's like at 6:30 in the morning. So just for now, it's not that hot outside. We have not hit our peak of heat here in Connecticut, so watering at 12 is but that's it for today on this Wednesday, and I will check you guys out maybe Saturday if I can. I probably am gonna put in my strawberries on Saturday, and I'm doing my leeks on Saturday, so hopefully that would not intrude with the paving, because I definitely need to get them in. But see you guys Saturday. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Saturday. Happy Saturday. Mother's Day was last weekend, and I am going to bring everything I can out that looks good and ready out of the winter sowing, out of the glow room. We're planting the leeks today, the strawberries. We got a lot to do in a minimum amount of space because they're still fixing the driveway. So if you like watching these crazy garden videos, just keep on watching. So let me show you. We have the leeks growing. Strawberries need to go out. I got more garlic, more onions over there. Say hi to Nina, always following me around. I got 3, I think these are butter squash. And I have lots of tomatoes growing, but they're still babies. And peppers. I mean, peppers. These started growing as well, so it did work. They're just really small, and I'm afraid that they'll die if I bring them outside. Usually they should have been tall enough by now. This is all the tomatoes, and I want to say almost every single one is actually up and running. So I mean, even this one, and this was the one we were just trying out. So I think these are very small. They're like very babies, and I'm scared to transplant them. But as you know, I started late, so what I'm gonna do is I'm leaving these alone, and I am going to transplant the ones that are in the winter sowing because I think those are bigger, and I'm gonna water these. And I gotta water my 2 trees, my lemon trees that are right here. So let me get my life together, and then we're going up. So I just separated the containers that I want to do. These are peppers and tomatoes. Some of them did well, some of them didn't. We'll pop them open so you can see. I didn't realize I didn't hit record. We're gonna do all the leeks over here. Sorry. Alright guys, so according to the package, that was 100 leeks. So I planted all of this side right here that nothing grew. I did leave the ones that were growing just to see if they end up growing. Obviously the ones that I got are going to be growing faster than the seeds that I put in there. Then I had some leftovers, so I put it all around here and all the way across the wall, all the way across the wall, all the way across the wall up to here. So after here, this water sprout right there. I want to show you that even though I threw the soil out here, check out all them gnats on top of this soil. That is horrible. I'm gonna have to spray my neem oil before they kill all my plants. I really thought that bringing it outside was gonna kill them, but I guess not. They're everywhere. So I'm gonna water this and on to the next project, which is the garlic. Alright, next is onion. So I have 2 more packs of onions that I need to plant. This is 80. I think the ones inside are 100. And what I'm gonna do is, apparently these trees are not gonna grow anytime soon, so I'm gonna plant onions around the almond trees. Check out the new asparagus popping up. And I'm not gonna plant it with the berries because these are actually growing. And actually, I do need to do some neem oil infestation thing. Check out all these bugs. Man, they just taking over my garden. What is up with that? Ugh. Okay. And then I'm going to put some between here, which is the broccoli. I was going to put some by the potatoes, but I still have to put more dirt in the potatoes, so I don't think so. I do need to make my neem oil. It seems like those bugs are taking over everything, including my potatoes. Never again, people. Never again. And I'm going to grow some around the cabbage, a few, and around the kale. And see what happens. Alright, so we're planting garlic next. Lexton is mowing. Not sure if you can hear me, but I'm putting the garlic with the rest of the garlic. I'm just going to fill up the empty spots. This was garlic that I brought from a grocery store that I planted. This is obviously 3 packs for $4.98. I wanted to see what was the difference, and we're gonna plant it right here, and I'll be right back. I want to show you that I'm plopping the garlic wherever there's an empty spot. What I think what happened was I did put leaf, and I did do like the drop down thing. So we had corn here, and you see the corn stalk, and it didn't break down on time before the garlic came up. So like all this is empty. I didn't have enough garlic for here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm trying to push it to the side, but it looks like it's very heavy, and that's why the garlic didn't come through. So I'm pushing it to the side and trying to put garlic where I see there's an empty space, and then I'm gonna fill up this side. I'm gonna clean it up first. I didn't show you the driveway, but they did patch everything up, like all the holes, made everything even. This is where our containers were at, and they patched it up very nicely. And now I can just plop my containers on here. He's supposed to come today and finish it up, so we're trying to do everything we can before they finish. Alright guys, I planted garlic all the way across, almost to the wall. I even used the small one, so I think I sowed them a little closer than what they're supposed to be, but I'm not sure if those tiny little cloves will actually do anything, so I'm fine with that. As long as I get something, me don't care. And then I did clean up a little bit of the bed, and I was able to put more here, 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 because I took the brush out. So now eventually they'll start growing. I know some will be done sooner than later, and that's fine. I know is that when your leaves turn brown, you're supposed to harvest them, but right now we're going to water because they need a lot of water. And technically these that I sowed in August, I'm not supposed to pull them till like July, so I still got time, so I know they're not ready. Alright, on to the next one. We're going to water, and then we're going to do... Hey guys, I cleaned out the garlic. It looks so pretty. I'm going to open up these containers and hope for the best. Alright guys, so I don't have a lot of onions in here left in this package, so I'm going to plant them next to them other onions that I planted over here. And I'm going to extend it this way. So it's not that many, so I'm going to put maybe about 3 here because the plant is going to grow. And then I'm going to put a few more in here, and then I'll move the stick. So here we go. Alright guys, so now the onions go from here. This is actually a great guide for whenever I don't remember, or if the tags don't work, all the way to here. I am going to take some of the peppers that I have inside the winter sowing, and I am going to start planting them, but not here. Here I'm going to put the winter squash. Not the winter squash. I think it's called the winter squash. I don't know what it's called. Not the winter squash. It's some kind of squash. And I'm going to put it here because here I'm going to try to make a trellis. So we're going to see if that actually works. And then from here, I'm going to try to do all hot peppers, right? So my leeks look like they're dying, but obviously we just planted them, so we have to like let them do its thing. When I started this video, I started very early this morning, and it's almost 12 already. It's like insane how the time flies when you're doing this stuff. My green stalk is doing great. So I redid this container and put onions. So this is all onions. I am trying to do the box potatoes. So I put 2 golden potatoes in there to see if it works. They say it works, so we'll see. Check out the green stalk. The green stalk looks great. I just watered it, so tell you Lexan is cutting the grass. I do need to put the support because these things are starting to grow and it needs the support. I really thought the thing said bush beans, but apparently they're not. Somebody lied. I did the onions there. I did spray my neem oil, which I'm gonna do again before the end of this video. And the neem oil is right there. So we buy this 2-liter, I think 2-gallon container, and you put Dawn soap, neem oil, cinnamon oil. I have peppermint oil. I shaked it up. That's what's in there. And then that's what I spray to try to kill them. Seemed like it worked, but we'll wait and see. Alright guys, I forgot to do the last walkthrough. That's all the onion. Check out my new driveway. They are gonna finish it. They will be coming back to make everything perfect. So onions from here all the way down to here. I put the acorn squash here and one here. I'm gonna put a trellis eventually. We did leeks all the way across the wall. They look a little dark, you know, like they dying, but they okay. They just got transplanted. I got peppers, 2 hot peppers right there. Nothing under here, but 2 hot peppers. So I got 2 out of 14. More leeks there, more leeks there. Marigold leeks all the way across. Ginger looks great. I transplanted the biggest ones from the winter sowing, and I put them over here. They get to share until they perk up and get a little bit bigger. Then I give them their individual containers. Then I have garlic. So I cleaned it up, as you saw from the video, and put garlic wherever there was an empty spot. So we should have garlic everywhere. Everywhere garlic. Garlic, 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 garlic. So garlic galore. We will be garlic happy. Then I got my Dollar Tree trellis. If you guys saw my last year video, you should go see it. It's funny. I put the whole entire, I think it was 8 or 12 of them all the way stacked up, and it tipped over in the video. Ooh, I almost fell. But I put all of this has strawberries, all 4 tiers. These have all strawberries, and then this one, the bottom layer is strawberries. Then I have marigold layer, then I have cilantro layer, and then I replanted some of the radishes that were looking a little overwhelmed in the green stalk. I put onions here, so there's about 3, is it 3? No, 2, 4, 6, 8, about 10 onions in here. I'm trying the box potato to see if it actually grows, since I can't do the tire, since they made me move it. The green stalk looks great. Everything is growing. We ended up putting the extender for it to help out the bush beans. Those were supposed to be bush beans, and I don't know what happened. It was not bush beans. I don't know what it was. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. I don't want it to break. So they were not bush beans. Somebody lied. So the green stalk doing great. I put onions in with the almond trees. My potatoes that were in the tire still looking good. This was the potatoes that were in the tire. Still looking good. All of my berries look pretty good. I did go back and redid the neem oil with peppermint and soap to kill all the bugs. I don't see any right now, so that's a good relief. I see a little bit, not a lot. We're about to go to Home Depot and hopefully we can find something. Don't worry about the tomatoes. Every time you transplant something, it always looks like it's dying, but eventually it'll come back to life. All of these are empty. These are for when the tomatoes get bigger. And then we have potatoes, more potatoes, more potatoes. I did onions going across, onions in the middle, onion going across, and this is broccoli. Then this is the cabbage, and I put a few onions here. I think 2 here, 2 here, and 2 in the corner to see if it works. And the same thing with the kale. Kale looks great. And I put 2 onions here, 2 in the middle, and I think 2 over here. But I'm not sure if that's gonna work because I have another kale plant right there. Lexton cut the grass. That's it. Alright guys, that's it for today. Look at my beautiful backyard. But I'm tired. It's about 3 o'clock right now. I just remembered I didn't end this video. I finished about half hour ago. Rude. And me tired. We're gonna go to Home Depot now. We're gonna go do some stuff. And I will see you guys next week on another crazy acre homestead video. So thank you for watching. God bless. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.